Hello, beautiful people. Hello, I'm fine, thank you, MCC. I'm getting a feedback. One minute, guys. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Sky Blue Hot Dog. Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hi, Sky Blue Hot Dog. Thank you. My wallpaper, thank you. Happy Sunday, guys. Please drop a heart emoji if you can hear me in the comments. I'm just going. Can you hear me, please? Please let me know if you can hear me. Thank you. Can you hear me, please? Okay, live for Ozin. You can hear me. Thank you very much. Thank you for confirming. So I'm just gonna wait for extra 5 minutes before we dive right in. 5 more minutes to wait for more people to join us before we get right into today's business. Hi. Welcome, guys. Happy Sunday. Sorry, guys, my ring light is shaking. I don't know why. My favorite celebrity. Hi. Hi, Suleiman. Welcome. Thank you for joining. What's your favorite celebrity? I don't know. Come to think of it, who is my favorite celebrity? Who? Um, I don't know. I like quite a number of people. Um, I don't know. Is it locally or internationally? I like Celine Dion, by the way. I will say Celine Dion. Suleiman, I like Celine Dion. Who's yours? Hi, Said Suleiman. Is that correct? I'm saying hi. Can you hear me? Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Hello, people. How are we all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. Can you hear me, please? So, today we are discussing how to move on from toxic loved ones. It can be a friend, a partner, or even a family member. How to detach from people who don't value you. How to create boundaries, healthy boundaries. How to protect your energy and your peace. That's basically what we're going to be discussing today, and I would like for us to make it as interacting as possible. So, drop a heart emoji in the comments, please, if you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Hi, Aline. Life of Ozin, thank you. Hi, Alan. Welcome. How are we all doing today? So, I don't intend to spend more than an hour on this live stream because I wouldn't want to waste your time unnecessarily. So I'm hoping that we are only 5 of us here. I'm hoping that we can just start right away. So let me know in the comments, please, if you're ready for us to begin. Hello, Azan. Did I pronounce it correctly, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, just like I said earlier, today we are going to be discussing how to move on from toxic loved ones. I'm just going to use loved ones. How do you move on from toxic loved ones? So that's what we are going to be discussing today. And I also saw that I would like for it to be as interacting as possible. I mean, we all learn every day, so I would like to also learn from you guys. Good evening, how are you? Welcome. So go ahead and drop a love or a heart emoji in the comments if you're ready for us to begin. If you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Zini, and this is our healing circle. It's a safe space where we talk about mental health, relationships, and rebuilding self-worth after a heartbreak. Happy Sunday, Hawa. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, guys, my ring light is shaking. I'm trying to hold it together. How old am I? I'm 34. Of course, I don't mind. Yeah. So, just like I said earlier, if you are joining for the first time, my name is Zini, and this is our healing circle. It's a safe space where we talk about mental health, relationships, and rebuilding self worth after a heartbreak. So, you don't have to be shy. We are all one. Like, you can literally be free, be yourself. So, moving on, we're about to start. I would like for you to take a deep breath with me. Inhale peace and exhale the past. Your network is bad, Hawa. Oh, dear me. Oh, you're 30. Good, good. That's good to know. So when you're ready, inhale with me. We are inhaling peace and exhaling the past. So sorry, Hawa. Can you manage? Maybe try putting off your phone and putting it back on. Maybe to help the network. Have we all done that, guys? Inhale, take a deep breath, and inhale peace. Peace. Inhale it, guys. And exhale the past. One more time. Inhale peace. Exhale the past. For the last time, guys. Inhale peace. Exhale the past. I believe today's topic is somehow personal to most of us, if I'm not mistaken. Letting go of people who don't like you. That's what we are discussing tonight. Letting go of people who don't value you. Maybe it was a partner, a family member, or a friend. That's what we are discussing tonight. Someone you keep or kept showing up for, why they slowly stopped seeing your worth. That's what we are discussing tonight. Hello, Meme. Welcome. Thank you, Hawa. Thank you so much. So, I don't know if you did that exercise with us. We inhaled peace and exhaled the past. Meme, can you imagine this guy? Yeah, just ignore. Thank you, Howell. So, as I was saying, I believe that tonight's topic is something that it's very personal to most of us. Tonight's topic is letting go of people who don't value you. Maybe it's a partner, a friend, or a family member, someone you kept showing up for, but somehow they stopped seeing your worth. And I did say earlier on that I would like for us to make it as interacting as possible. So, going on, I would like you to know that letting go is not weakness, it's actually strength in its highest form. Can you guys hear me, please? Sorry, my ring light is shaking. I don't know what to do again. So, before we begin, I would like you to rate your heart. 10 being I'm glowing and peaceful. 1, I'm fighting the air tonight, and everything in between is welcome. Rate your heart from 10 to 1. If it's intact, put a 10. If you can relate, if it's complicated, I don't know, tell us. Yes, I did. Thank you, Meme. I'm not crying, sorry. Does it look like I'm crying? No. Yuzi, is that the name? I'm not crying. I'm just in the mood. It's kind of like an emotional night. We are discussing how to let go of people who don't value us. So it's somehow emotional, but I'm not crying. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm okay. You're welcome. Thank you for joining in. Right. How do we let them go? So I did say before we dive in deeper, rate your heart from 10 to 1. 10 being glowing and peaceful. And 1, I'm fighting the air tonight, and everything in between is welcome. So let us, just like your phone battery percent, let us know your heart percent. Is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1? Thank you. It's a wig too. It's not my hair. But thank you, Freya. Thank you so much. Hi, Oscar. So if you're just joining in, we did like a relaxing exercise, like inhaling peace and exhaling the past. And tonight's topic is letting go of people who don't value you, be it a partner, a family member. 8.5. Oh wow, kudos. That's A. Congratulations, Messi Obasi. Her heart is 8.5. 8.5 over 10. Yeah, I know, right? Nothing is 100%. Ow! Jamila, I'm 9. Good, good, good. Thumbs up, guys. Can we get more feedback, please? So here is what we are gonna. Sorry, guys, my ring light again is shaking. I don't know. It has refused to stand still. So this is what we are covering tonight, so you know exactly why you should stay for the full hour. Why we overgive to people who undervalue us. That's number one thing we're going to be talking about. 2, how to detach without becoming cold or bitter. And 3, mindset shifts that will help you choose peace over pressure. You might want to stay to the end because I'll guide you through 1 minute release ritual that people in our last life said literally changed their sleep that night. So without wasting much of our time, grab your tea, guys. If you need to write, get your journal or just sit back and breathe. Sorry, I think I might just have to hold this thing like this. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, guys. So it might interest you to know that people don't always leave you because you weren't enough. Sometimes they leave because your peace exposed what they refuse to fix in themselves. So I just want you to know that not every breakup is your fault. Sometimes people move on from people for the reason being that they were, oh, you are too good. So the mindset I want you to sleep with tonight is to know that not everything is your fault. And once you're able to make peace with that, that's where your peace begins. So, can anybody volunteer to tell us why you stayed with people who didn't value you? Is there a reason you just decided maybe you wanted to give more time? Oh, why did you overgive in that friendship or relationship? Yeah, you are enough. So let's talk about why we stay attached to people who stopped choosing us. Why did you stay knowing that, oh, this person didn't really deserve me? Detaching from people you love isn't weakness. It's actually you choosing peace over pressure. When someone says to you, "Oh, I don't think I can do this anymore," you go begging. They literally thought, yeah, this person does not value his or herself. But sometimes we love, but there's a need to let go. And when someone stops choosing you, it is crucial for you to choose yourself and know where to draw the line. Can you hear me, please? It's just as if I'm talking to myself alone. Let's be honest. Have you ever kept pouring into someone hoping they will finally see your worth? Has it ever happened to you? Like you kept giving and giving and giving. When I say giving, I don't mean material giving. I mean like your time, your dedication, your attention. You kept giving and giving and giving. Have you ever poured into someone? Have you ever poured into someone that stopped choosing you, and how were you able to recognize that or move past that? You gave them your time, your loyalty, your energy, and every time they gave you little attention in return. So, the reason we overgive isn't because we wanted attention, it's just conditioning. Like when you love someone, you're determined to make the relationship or the friendship work, thereby giving the whole of you and receiving a little in return. It's not a good thing though, but what I want you to understand, or what I want you to take away from this live session, is knowing when to draw the line. There's a popular saying that it takes two to tango. So the moment you start figuring whether this is working, just know that it's not working. Like the moment you start second guessing yourself, you might need to step back and watch the energy from the other person or individual, because people tend to abuse. Like when the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Don't go building your world around a relationship that you clearly know that it's not going somewhere. If you've been giving and giving and giving and you're receiving little in return, there's a need to step back, observe, and watch. If not, just move on, because that relationship or friendship isn't a healthy one. Somewhere along the line, we learn that love has to be earned. And if someone is not doing much to earn that love, keep it going. But I'm not saying the reason we overgive is stupidity. It's just conditioning, the way you've conditioned your mind, like you've built your world around a person. You've trained your mind to literally think about the person every day of your life. But there's a need to step back when you know that, oh, this thing is not working, or you start second guessing yourself. You have to step back and reclaim your self worth and stop overgiving. I will always choose myself. Yeah, that's what Obasimesi is saying. Thumbs up, baby girl. That's the way to go. You first before any other person, and that's on period. Yeah, so always choose yourself before anybody. I mean, will come first. If their love has to be earned, first of all, through effort, patience, or pain, love has to be earned. And the brain starts linking validation with safety. Like when you start second guessing yourself, oh, you start thinking, is this worth it? Baby girl, baby boy, step back and observe and watch. That's actually when a lot of things will begin to unfold. And do not validate their actions for whatever reason. Someone is not treating you right, you start saying, oh, maybe I'm the problem, maybe I'm not enough. No, that's not the case here. That is not the case. You have to stop being a people pleaser. Remember, if you don't remember anything from this life tonight, I want you to remember that love, has to be earned. And if the second person or the other person is not doing enough to earn that love, you might want to sit back and reflect more and ask yourself, is this actually the type of love I deserve? Because again, it takes two to tango. It has to be 50-50. It has to be earned. When someone undervalues you, it triggers the part of your brain responsible for reward prediction error. That's a fancy way of saying your mind keeps replaying, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this? So if you've been blaming yourself for whatever reason for a relationship that went south, stop. You were programmed to choose consistency in an inconsistent person. Choose yourself always. Always choose yourself, guys. And quit the art of blaming yourself. Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Don't stay longer than you ought to stay in a relationship that is not working. Once you discover that it's not working, once your peace is threatened, keep it going, baby girl. Keep it going, baby boy. And before you know it, you reclaim your self-worth back. Guys, I wanted this to be interacting, and I don't know, it feels as though I'm just talking to myself. Okay, let's do something now. If you've ever stayed longer than you should in a relationship, drop a heart emoji in the comments. Better days ahead, my sister. Yeah, we keep going. Drop a heart emoji in the chat if you've ever stayed longer than you should have stayed to prove your loyalty in a relationship or in a friendship. I would like to hear from you guys. I actually had so many things this night, but the turn up is so poor. Our last session was much, much better. I don't know. I'm sending you a virtual hug. Mercy. She's saying that she stayed longer than she should have in a relationship. She adjust your crown, queen, and keep moving. Any other person, you guys, come on, don't be shy. Remember, this is our safe space where we can be ourselves. Our last live session, I told you guys about mine, so feel free, be comfortable. Feel your story might actually inspire someone, so don't be shy. Come on, guys. You don't have to be shy. I promised that this live session was not gonna be longer than an hour, and this already 45 minutes. So we just have 15 minutes to go, guys. And I would like to hear from you. I've only gotten one heart. Oh, that means the rest of us, we didn't stay longer than we ought to have stayed. And that's still okay if you're being honest. For now, Messi is the only truthful person here. Sorry to say, but I, for once, mine shouldn't just be one. Mine shouldn't be one heart emoji. Mine should actually be free. Yeah, but that's it. That's the game of the heart. Doesn't have a manual, so whatever works for you. I mean, you might have stayed longer or stayed or didn't stay up to where you were supposed to stay. But I mean, life goes on. We keep going. So here is where I want to be brutally honest, guys. You can't teach someone to value you. You can't teach someone to value what they keep taking for granted. Once you notice that you are not valued or you're not wanted here, it's ideal to keep going, because you can't teach someone to value what they keep taking for granted. And that's why in our last session, I talked about respect. You don't command respect, you show respect. And before someone will respect you, you have to show that you respect yourself first. And that's also the same thing I'm saying tonight. You can't force someone to value what they keep taking for granted. Once you just smell that, oh, I'm not valued here, that's how you move on. And that's basically what our topic tonight is for. Letting go of people who don't value you or people who undervalues you. There's really no two ways about it. It's either they value you or they don't. Don't go overstaying thinking, oh, maybe they will change. No. You shouldn't be teaching someone how to love and respect or value you. It should be something that comes from within them. Because if it's not there, it's not there. And there's no two ways about it. So that's what I want to leave with us tonight. Every time you explain your worth to someone who is not listening, you are really trying to convince yourself you are not enough. If you keep saying one thing, repeating that thing over and over again, but when you move on, you're indirectly or directly telling them, look, I'm enough, I know what I deserve, and definitely that thing, I'm not getting it from you, so it's best I keep going and go to where I'm valued. Hello, guys. Are we still here? Hello, everyone. So when people stop valuing you, it's not your job to turn their blindness into light. No. If they can't figure out themselves how to be better or how to do better, keep moving. And that's just it. Hi. Tired of talking to myself. Meh. Oh my days. So when people stop valuing you, it's not your job to turn their blindness or to bring their blindness into sight. No. Your job is to walk away before it turns to emotional self-harm. Again, don't go thinking you are not enough because this person is not seeing your worth. If they have to keep you guessing, that means it's not there. So when they don't value you, it's not your job to teach them how to do it. The only job you have to do for yourself and for me as well is to keep going before it turns to emotional self-harm. I hope that makes sense. If you've ever done this in the past and you're feeling bad or guilty right now, I want you to inhale peace and exhale that guilt. Inhale peace and exhale that guilt. One more time, inhale peace and exhale that guilt. Thank you. Inhale peace, guys, and exhale that guilt. Mercy's inhaling. Thank you. Thank you, baby girl. You are the only active member in this live session today. And drum rolls. We appreciate you. 8 more minutes to go, guys. Are you done inhaling? And for those of you that after a heartbreak, someone walk up to you and ask you, and you said, "Oh, I failed again." No, you did not fail. You didn't fail because it ended. You succeeded because you finally saw the truth. Because I was talking to someone last week and all I could see was someone that was emotionally self-neglecting herself and her worth. Some people don't just deserve the time and energy you give them. Your mental health comes first and then your self-worth. Don't go thinking, "Oh, I failed because this relationship didn't work out." No. For the fact that it ended doesn't mean you failed. It just meant that you finally saw the truth for what it is. And even after listening to the story, I'm like, wow, how could she not see that it was clearly not her fault? Nobody is too busy for someone they love. If you love someone and you're not making enough time for them, that is not love. So don't go thinking, "Oh, I failed again," probably because the previous relationship didn't work out. The one you thought was going to work out didn't work out as well. and you go thinking, oh, I'm a failure or I failed. No, you didn't fail just because a relationship or a friendship ended. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Come to the realization for the fact that, oh, this thing was, I mean, even though you were not 100% innocent, but for the fact that you tried your best to make it work and it didn't work, it might just be a sign that it's time for you to keep moving. Don't overstay for anybody to undervalue you. And that's one thing I want to leave with us today. Sometimes losing them is the universe saying you can rest now. I will use myself as an example. There's this relationship I invested so much in. I mean, that clearly was not going anywhere. And to be honest, when it ended, I thought I was going to feel bad. But when it finally did end, the universe was saying, you can rest now. And that was when I made peace with myself. So, same thing I'm leaving for you tonight. Sometimes losing them is the universe saying to you, you can rest now. Emotionally, everything. You invested so much in that relationship, your time, your attention, sometimes your resources, your love. So sometimes when it did end, it was the universe saying to you, you can rest now. Even though it was partly your fault and you tried everything to make it work, maybe you apologized, you tried reaching out, but it wasn't still gonna work, don't beat yourself up. It's just know that it's time to let go. And there's this popular saying that if one door closes, another will always open. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe, something better is waiting for you somewhere or in front or something, or God is preparing something more beautiful, something more valuable, something more tangible for you. And sometimes, without letting go, that thing that we truly desire might not come. It can only come when we finally let go. So do not overstay where you are not valued or where your worth is not seen or appreciated. And for the fact that, so 3 things I'm saying tonight: keep moving when you know that you are not valued or your self-worth is not being appreciated. If you have to teach someone how to love you, keep moving. That is not love, because they are just gonna end up making you mentally drained. And the third thing I'm leaving with you tonight is, don't go thinking I'm a failure or you failed simply because this relationship ended. Sometimes it's not you succeeded because you finally saw the truth and you did not fail. So that's it from me tonight. Any contribution, any question, anything else? Does anybody have any contribution? Any question? We have 4 minutes to go. Any question? Any contribution? Anyone? Any suggestion? When they refuse to let you go, what should you do? It's only, especially if they are narcissistic. Right. So the aspect I'm coming from tonight is when you're not being valued. But if someone is forcefully saying no, you can't let go, I can't let you go, meanwhile they don't love you, manipulative and otherwise, yeah, you have to fight, beat them at their own game, If they have anything on you, expose that thing. That's the only way to regain your freedom. Because if you keep hiding under their shells, they're going to keep manipulating you. If they said, no, I won't let you go, then you have to fight for your freedom. I mean, relationship shouldn't be forced on anyone. Once the second party or third party or whatever, the other party said, I'm done, you have to deal with it. After all, you weren't that enough or you weren't good before they decided to go. If they said you can't go, you have to fight. Fight. I know, especially the manipulative ones who look for a way to hold you down. But you have to fight. Fight with your strength. Fight with your voice. Fight with everything that you have to fight with to regain your freedom. Because again, love shouldn't be forced on anyone. And don't even think of dancing to their tune, because they are going to manipulate you for life. If there's anything they have against you, expose that thing and fight. That's what I have to say. Fight. Fight for your freedom. Fight for your sanity. Fight. Fight with your voice. Fight with your strength. Any other question, guys? Our time is up. Thank you so much, Meme. I'm really grateful that you were able to join us, because it's as though you are the only active person here. I mean, people are joining and leaving, but that's okay. Hopefully on Wednesday, it's better. So remember, not every breakup was your fault. And you didn't fail because it ended. You succeeded because you finally saw the truth. Once you notice that you are not being valued, keep moving. If you have to second guess yourself whether you are valued or not, just know that you're not. Keep moving. And for you to get others to value you, first of all, value yourself. Tell yourself, I am enough. So before we go, I want you to type in the chat so that it sinks in. I'm not chasing clarity anymore. I'm choosing calm. I'm not begging to be loved. I choose to value myself. So now that you've known how to move away, or the signs that clearly shows that you are not being valued, look out for those signs in your daily dealings with your friends. It must not necessarily be a partner, it can be a family member or a friend. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for, yes, I'm not begging to be loved. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mercy, for being so active and for staying to the very end. Thank you, Ikechukwu. Thank you, Life of Ozin. Thank you, Hawabelu. God bless you guys. And I will see you on Wednesday. Love you. Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye, guys.